Good evening. Thank you for being here tonight. I cannot tell you how proud I feel right now. I'm Paula Miller. I'm coordinator of advanced academics for Waco ISD. This has been one of those planning events that has been going on for months and months, and to see you all here tonight just makes me happier than you even know. Tonight we're recognizing our superintendent scholars. These are our students who have scored in the top 15% nationally on their PSAT scores this past fall. We have students from both Waco High School and University High School. We have 9th, 10th, and 11th graders here tonight. Students, great job. We are so proud of you. Parents, give yourself a hand because these students wouldn't be here without your support. Thank you. It has been such an honor for me to have this role within my position to be able to work with your students. Some of the things we do in the Scholar Program is we've recently just put Scholar students in specific WIN classes with specific teachers who are helping them to prepare for their future PSAT and SAT test. We've also done some college tours. We did one in the fall, went to Houston, Tillotson, and St. Edward's University, and had about, I think, 30 of our scholars go with us on that trip. Also, our teachers who work with our scholars at each high school are planning another summer events for you all. So we have lots of things going on for our scholars. We're excited about you. You've worked hard, and we're going to keep going. Okay, I'm just making sure we have a few more coming in. Thank you. Okay, at this time, Dr. Susan Concannon, Superintendent of Schools, will give her remarks.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, good evening. We got to bring more energy than that for something special as this event. Good evening. I am so excited to see you all here this evening. It brings me such great joy to get to honor some of the top students in Waco ISD. Huge honor for you all to be here and for us to get to be with you and recognize you. So I want to welcome all of our students, our parents, and family members who are here for this special occasion. I know of one set of grandparents who even came all the way from Kingsville. So this is special. Thank you for making that trip. And I don't think you'll be disappointed as a grandparent. We have some special people with us here this evening, and I'd like to introduce them. Our board vice president, Mr. Jose Vidania, is here. Thank you, Mr. Vidania. We have our deputy superintendent, Dr. Josie Gutierrez. Our assistant superintendent for curriculum and instruction, Dr. Dina Kornblum. There she is. And our executive director for secondary curriculum and instruction, Mr. David Hamilton, is with us. And I see Dr. Brabham from University High School. Thank you for being here with us. Associate principal, Miss Amie Dillawn, is here from Waco High School. And our two high school principals are with us this evening, Mr. Sterling Magruder from Waco High School and Mr. Alonzo McAdoo from University High School. I think you all know them. So as Mrs. Miller said, we're here to honor you this evening. We're honoring and celebrating 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students from both of our high schools who have qualified as a superintendent scholar. Students, you are part of an elite group. You are our top performers on the PSAT, and you have either scored in the top 5, the top 10, or the top 15% nationally on the most recent administration of the test. Wow. For most of you, that test was taken in the fall. For our 11th graders, Tonight's celebration is based on your 10th grade scores from last year. Our 9th graders who are here this evening have PSAT scores ranging from a 1020 to a 1310. And as a group, most of you exceeded the 2022 national average SAT score of a 1050, meaning that you've outscored already as a freshman most of the seniors in the country. That's a big deal. Also, over half of you already have a PSAT score higher than the state average of 1013 and the 2021 region average of 990. I don't have 2022 data yet. It runs a year behind, but you're already ahead of the state and the regional averages. Really impressive. What I want you to take away as freshmen, where are freshmen? Raise your hands. Nice. Could y'all stand up and turn around and look at your parents? What an impressive group of freshmen. Come on, guys. Yeah. What I want you to take away from this evening, other than a sense of pride and accomplishment, is that you have the opportunity to do something really big. I want to motivate and challenge you to make the most of it. You get to compete in a national academic competition that provides scholarships to attend college. And the way to win in this competition is to achieve a high score on the 11th grade PSAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. The highest scores in the country are designated as commended students, semifinalists, and ultimately finalists. And while finalists ultimately get the biggest prize, everyone who participates wins because they're all increasing their scores and their opportunities to be accepted into the best universities and programs in the country. And not only do participants increase their scores, they get scholarships and admissions into special honors programs. You're going to learn about one of the programs at Baylor this evening based on your SAT scores and your GPA. So lots of special opportunities at the collegiate level for doing well on the PSAT and the SAT. 9th graders, I want to make sure that you know your score. Do you know your score? You do? I see lots of yeses. Some of you don't. Learn your score. Make sure that you know what it is and stay focused on increasing that score for next year as a 10th grader. And then keep your eye on the 11th grade test. That's the important test in the competition. 10th graders, where are you? 10th graders. Stand up, 10th graders. Just 1, 2. There you go. Turn around and look at your parents. Thank you. Okay, listen to this. 10th grade scores ranged from a 1080 to a 1320. You can sit down if you want to. Every single one of our 10th graders being recognized this evening already has a higher score than most senior level students in the country. And here's the thing about 10th grade. You only have 1 year to keep working to improve your score before you take that 11th grade test. So this is an important year for you from this point until the time you take the PSAT. As an 11th grader is really critical time for you to get some extra studying in. You're an incredibly talented group, and I'm positive that we're going to see some of you be recognized for high achievement in that competition next year, but also this year, see some really high results. So don't lose sight of your ability to do even better. Do you know your scores? You don't know your score? Do you know your score, sir? Can't see you. Yeah? Do you know your score? You do. All right. So know your score and make a goal to get that score even higher for next year. 11th graders, where are you? All right, stand up. And turn around and look at your parents. There you go. Yeah. Very nice. You may be seated. Thank you. Our 11th grade scores ranged from 1110 to 1450. And that was based on last year's 10th grade test, like I said earlier. And those are some really great numbers, and I'm really proud of you. Today was your day, and I'm going to look forward to celebrating with each one of you when your scores come back. What I want you to know is that many universities will allow you to continue to improve your score, your SAT score. So you're going to take that as a senior for a college entrance exam. And if you don't like that score, then you can take the SAT again. So you don't have to stop. You get to try for a better score. And the reason that is important is because some of your universities, and I know Baylor does, will allow you to get that score as high as possible all the way up until probably August, right before school starts in the fall of your freshman year. So keep working, and you have the opportunity to continue to grow. And that's what it's about, right? It's about growing and getting stronger. Finally, I just want to say, I started this program when I got to Waco ISD because I know that we have some of the brightest students anywhere right here in the city of Waco, in Waco ISD. And I want you to have the opportunity to compete and to do whatever it is that you want to do in the future. But it's not enough for me to want it for you. It's not enough for your parents to want it for you. You have to want it. You have to want it. You have to want it. You have to put in the additional work to get your score higher. It doesn't just happen automatically. It takes practice, takes focusing on your weak areas, and you have to put in the time to improve. We are here to help you. We have some teachers who will be recognized this evening. We have an incredible program that has been built here to support you with some additional teaching, some resources, and we're investing in you. We want you to do well, and we want you to get the support that you need to continue to grow. I want to brag a little bit on some of our recent data from Waco ISD. Our average SAT score increased from 992 to 1039 as a district from 2020 to 2021. And I could not be more delighted about that. And that's because of the teachers and the students who are really focused and committed to improving. So thank you for that. And we outperformed the region and the state. We had about 84% of our students who participated in the SAT, and we did very well in 2021. 2022 data is not out yet. It's lagging behind, but I'm so impressed. Also, I'm proud to tell you that this year's senior class had the highest number of Waco ISD students to ever receive national academic honors from the College Board. We had 11 students who were recognized. We had one student who was commended, and I think they have a sibling here this evening. We had 10 who were recognized for the National African American Recognition Award, and we had 7 students who were recipients of the National Hispanic Recognition Award. And for the record, 8 of those 11 students are superintendent scholars. So the program, I know, is making a difference, just focusing on studying and practicing for the SAT. Parents, thank you for believing in Waco ISD. Thank you for being here to support academic achievement for your students and for the district. And we know that these students couldn't have done this without you, so appreciate you very much and look forward to celebrating with you this evening. Thank you.
Yeah. Right now, we are going to start honoring our scholars. So scholars, when your name is called, you will come forward to receive your award from your principal and have a picture taken with our superintendent, Dr. Susan Kincannon. We will be recognizing our 9th grade class of scholars first, starting with our bronze scholars. From University High School, Jackson Bearfield. From University High School, Angel De La Cruz. From Waco High School, Kaylee Durye, who could not be with us tonight. From University High School, Micah Hatton. From Waco High School, Eleanor Q. Rhodes, who could not be with us tonight. Our silver scholars. From Waco High School, Dawson B. Carter, who could not be with us tonight. Oh, Dawson's here. I'm sorry. We'll do it again. From Waco High School, Dawson B. Carter. From Waco High School, Joseph G. Castillo. From University High School, Emmanuel Grajeda. From Waco High School, Asher J. Land. From Waco High School, Brittany B. Leja. From Waco High School, Daniela Mercado. From University High School, Justin Neal. And Justin couldn't be with us tonight. From Waco High School, Emmanuel Perez. From Waco High School, Kareem Reyes. From Waco High School, Denny A. Rivera Espinoza. Denny could not be with us tonight. From University High School, Cassandra Sacedo. From Waco High School, Isaiah J. Tavera. From Waco High School, Madison C. Vigil. Madison could not be with us tonight. Our gold scholars. From Waco High School, Isley Lawson. And Isley could not be with us tonight. From Waco High School, Jonathan Leah Marin. From Waco High School, Joshua Nelson. From Waco High School, Lily B. Rose. From Waco High School, Camila Vega. From Waco High School, August M. Zimmerman. We now honor our 10th grade scholars, starting with our bronze scholars. From Waco High School, Andrew O. Gonzalez. Andrew could not be with us tonight. From Waco High School, Aaliyah Matthews. Aaliyah could not be with us tonight. From Waco High School, Ivy G. Moore. From University High School, William E. Ruby. William could not be with us tonight. Our silver scholars. From Waco High School, Yesenia Antonio. And Yesenia could not be with us tonight. From Waco High School, Annabeth N. Carlson, who could not be with us tonight. University High School, Kevin A. Gutierrez. And Kevin could not be here tonight. From Waco High School, Gold Scholars, Lydia B. Allen. Lydia could not be here tonight. From University High School, Daisy Barco. Daisy couldn't be here tonight. Jatariel Kendricks, University High School. Could not be here tonight. And then from University High School, Stephen A. Uceda. Now for our 11th grade scholars, starting with our bronze scholars. Daniel Angulo, UHS. From University High School, Giselle Favela. From University High School, Ileana A. Garcia. From University High School, Daneta M. Hernandez. From University High School, Sarah Olguin. From University High School, Adrian J. Ramos. And Adrian couldn't be here tonight. From Waco High School, Dylan F. Siegel. And now for our Silver Scholars. From Waco High School, Willow C. Cunningham. Willow could not be here tonight. From University High School, Valerie Garcia Perez. From Waco High School, Daniel W. Garter. Daniel could not be here tonight. From University High School, Xavier S. Terrina. From Waco High School, Ethan Zimmerman. And now for our Gold Scholars. From Waco High School, Samuel M. Everett. And Samuel could not be with us tonight. From Waco High School, Anna G. Hogue. From Waco High School, Alexis Hookham. From University High School, Andres V. Luavano. I'm going to say, I knew I'd do that. Luavano. That's it. From Waco High School, Jude A. Wendell. Please give our scholars one more round of applause.
Congratulations, scholars. I hope you like your medals. They're nice. Our guest speaker for tonight is Dr. Charles McDaniel. Dr. McDaniel is an associate professor and the faculty assistant director in the interdisciplinary core program of Baylor University's Honors College, where he teaches courses in American Studies, Christian social thought, and economic ethics. He is also the book review editor for the Journal of Church and State. Dr. McDaniel has numerous publications in books and scholarly journals on subjects ranging from the Protestant Reformation to American eugenics. In 2015, Routledge published his second book, Civil Society and the Reform of Finance, Taming Capital, Reclaiming Virtue, and in its critical studies in finance and stability series. Dr. McDaniel is also married to Waco ISD librarian coordinator Diane McDaniel.
Speaking of being married to the library coordinator here, she always tells me anytime I make a presentation, do not try to lead with humor. I don't think she thinks I have a very good sense of humor. However, I can never resist. And I was telling Dr. Kincannon upon entering this building, it's been a long time since I've been in here. I had the illustrious and incredibly powerful position of Under 10 Girls League Commissioner of the Heart of Texas Soccer Association. And I'll explain why it was powerful here in just a second. We used to have our organizational meeting at the beginning of every season just outside here in the hallway. And I remember being confronted one year by a pack of angry coaches and the league association president who were accusing me, this might actually get you to question why I'm here speaking to you, accusing me of stacking one of the girls' teams. Stacking meaning going around and collecting all the best under 10 girls talent in Waco and putting them on one team so that they would naturally win the league championship. And I guess my reaction, I'm sure I chuckled because the association president said, "You find this funny?" To which I answered, yes, frankly, I found it funny. So in addition to congratulating the students here on their incredible achievement tonight, I would like once and for all to erase the stain of that moment in my life. I did not stack that soccer team. That was completely random in the way those players were assigned to the soccer teams. It's great to see you guys. I don't really begin to understand all that you've accomplished or overcome to get to this point. I do know one thing you've overcome, and that has to do with us all, which we come through a pandemic. And pandemics make all educational achievements that much more difficult. So in addition to the distinction that you've earned, I think you're to be doubly rewarded for the fact that you've done it during a time which was not easy to do it. So congratulations again. I have the wonderful privilege in my job. I'm, as was stated, the faculty assistant director of the Baylor Interdisciplinary Core Program. One of the responsibilities of that job is I meet with prospective students throughout the year. I'll meet with 3 to 5 in any given week. Typically it involves families. We have discussions, maybe a little mini walk around campus. I answer questions about the programs. So in addition to congratulating you, I'm going to be presumptuous and I'm going to offer maybe some advice that you can take with you as you work your way into that next level of education. I know it's a little early for some of you. It'll be a couple of years. I'm not trying to put pressure on you. Certainly don't want to increase anxiety. These are tough decisions as you go forward. But I do engage with students regularly and their parents who are looking for the best opportunities for their kids at the next level of education. So I put together a list of, 5 tips, I guess I would call them. And I'm thinking, as I'm standing here, I'm always welcome. I'm not going to put on a crass sales pitch on you for the Baylor University Interdisciplinary Core Program or the Baylor's Honors College. I think they're fantastic, but I know that this is a privileged position standing here. I'm happy, regardless of whether or not you want to come to Baylor's Honors College, to meet with you. If you want a trial run of the kinds of campus visits that you might take later in your career, I'm happy to walk you around, kind of give you a preview of those types of experiences. But what I'd like to do right here is just to offer a few tips to students and to parents. The first tip would be it's good to start early in terms of evaluating your higher education prospects, but certainly not advisable to place unnecessary pressure on yourself. Take your time, do your homework. Yes, it's going to involve more homework. Talk to your friends and family, former classmates, and others who can give you an idea of what to expect, of what they've learned about the schools they visited. You can't visit them all. Learn from others' experiences. Second, think about your priorities, and not just purely academic priorities. Think about the kinds of colleges and universities that can contribute most to your happiness. Aristotle talked about eudaimonia, or human flourishing, as not only the measure of happiness, but finding one's place and living the good life. What size school do you think best fits you? Think about the commitments of schools you're considering to teaching and research. Are they big on student organizations and activities? Do they encourage studying abroad? And what kinds of study abroad programs do they offer? As you walk around various campuses, can you picture yourself in those settings? Interacting with other students, faculty, and staff. What kind of spirit do these campuses have? And I'm not just talking about raw spirit on Saturday afternoon, but do the students genuinely look happy to be there? Ask them. I mean, one of the ways you can actually get a feel for a campus is just to stop students on those campuses and ask about their experiences there. And in most cases, they're going to be very happy to interact with you. If they're not, that may be a sign in itself. Third, remember that early decisions on a program major or career direction are changeable. Around 75% of college students change their major at some point in their career. I'm certainly not encouraging that, just saying that it's a fact. The results of a major change, unless it comes late, really late, generally are not that significant. I changed mine from pre-med to political science and eventually to economics and statistics, and I think I'm even maybe forgetting a major change in there someplace. It didn't hurt me. That's not to say that you shouldn't take the major program choice seriously. You certainly should, just that it's not that traumatic overall. My oldest son made a late change and combined with some less than adequate advisement wound up spending an extra semester at his college, which was not only time-consuming but expensive. However, even in that case, the pain was not that great, and he eventually got on the path that was right for him. Fourth, remember that they don't call it college life for nothing. I already mentioned student organizations and activities. Participating in student groups and events is not just part of the experience. That's come to be an overused word today. Rather, they are opportunities for you to truly round out your life. Student organizations and activities exist to allow students to craft a meaningful life even as you face exams, homework, research papers, and other requirements. Of course, not everyone is in a position to take advantage of the extracurriculars. I was in a financial position where I had to work for most of my time in college. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. I actually take pride in it, and I made friendships that have lasted a lifetime, to include meeting the person who became the best man in my wedding and is still my best friend today. Finally, recognize all the resources that surround you and are available to help. Family, friends, high school teachers and counselors, religious leaders, students who graduated ahead of you and have gone on to achieve at the next level. There's a robust community of folks who can serve as helpful guides for your journey ahead. Take advantage of that. In effect, there'll be another community for you in addition to the students you'll be taking classes with. One of the wonderful things about human nature, as the philosophers of the Scottish Enlightenment understood, is that we are innately empathetic creatures. Most people want to help others, sometimes to a fault, and this is where my advice to parents comes in. You'll need to recognize that too. When a person in this network of helpers goes overboard, I work not only with prospective students in the Honors College, but also their parents, and it's not uncommon that a parent will attempt to ask all the questions on a campus visit. I caution the parents to be mindful of that. It's great that you want to be involved in your son or daughter's educational life, but they have the principal obligation here. And your attempting to wrest that responsibility from them will only breed resentment. Regarding those kinds of relationships with trusted guides on your educational journey, I would refer to one that I had with my master's thesis advisor at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. And at that time, I was convinced, I'm a non-traditional faculty member at Baylor, in the sense that I had a 20-year business career in IT consulting principally, and manufacturing, oil and gas, different industries, and kind of woke up one day and decided I didn't like the person I was becoming. A bit of a midlife crisis. I'm not into Corvettes. That was not what I wanted to do. And so I went back and got a PhD. And in looking for that PhD program that was right for me, I had a conversation with Dr. James Sturgeon, who was my mentor at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and had a wonderful conversation with him. I'd actually already gone to the University of Kansas. My initial foray into that next step in my own education was I met with the graduate program director at KU about their economics program, their doctoral level economics program. And so I drove all the way from Kansas City, where we lived at the time, to Lawrence. And I sat down in the guy's office, and after our brief introductions, he said, "I got one question for you. Do you love the math?" And I said, "Well, I been through graduate level econometrics and mathematical economics, and I did okay. He said, that's not what I asked. I said, did you love the math? And I said, well, I guess I'd have to say, no, I really I don't love the math. And he said, well, you're not going to make it here. He said, this is a mathematics program with this little smattering of economics layered on top. In retrospect, I greatly respect the fact that that gentleman was so frank with me, so earnest, so interested in making sure that I got the right fit. And that's carried through with me today. When I talk with students and their parents, I'm looking for fit as well. I'm not going to try to talk them into a situation that's not right for them. And so it's a two-way conversation. When you go to these schools, you should come prepared with questions. Come prepared to observe, record what you see and what you hear and the experiences you have there. And so again, congratulations on your achievement. I am very serious. If you want a trial run and visiting a campus, I'm happy to host that. I'll provide my email address to Dr. Kincannon. We can sign up a time and you can come to Baylor. I won't put a hard sell on you. I'll do it in a general sense as to what to expect. And again, thank you for inviting me, and my ethics I feel cleared, so I'm happy all again. Thank you very much.
But you can have a medal too. A gold one, thank you. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the advice you gave. I am a parent of 2 college graduates, and some of that advice I think I needed to hear a few years ago. Thank you. Thank you. So one of the things in our scholar program that makes it amazing are our teachers who work with our students. We have 4 teachers at Waco High School and 4 teachers at University High School who do an amazing job with leading the students, working with the students, planning different kinds of just different creative ideas to help our students just get better at what they're doing. So right now I'd like to ask Dr. Beth Brabham from University High School and Amie Dillawn to come and recognize our teachers from each of our high schools who work with our scholars.
Good evening. University High School has 4 teachers. 2 of them are English teachers and 2 of them are math teachers. They teach advanced academics courses, and 3 of them have worked in the past in the summer with our superintendent scholars, and this year both campuses took advantage of the intervention time that we have built into our schedules to cluster these students so they could work with these 4 teachers and rotate between English and math, and I think so far it's been very, very successful. So I'm going to announce the names of our 4 teachers. 3 of them were unable to attend tonight due to other conflicts, but I'm going to go ahead and announce their names and recognize them, and then our 1 teacher we have will come up. So the first one we have is one of our math teachers. His name is Andrew Chapman. We have 2 English teachers who could not be here tonight. One of them is Rachel Curry. The other one is Miss Tracy Minter. And then our one amazing teacher who was able to attend tonight is one of our math teachers, and she's been working with the superintendent scholars for quite some time now, and her name is Miss Catherine Wilson.
Good evening, my name is Amie Dillawn. I'm from Waco High School. I'm so excited to see all these scholars here and take a minute to appreciate their hard work and accomplishment. Y'all are amazing. So I'm super excited for you and your future, and you're representing your schools really well. And at a time when we're coming out of a tough time, y'all are sure shining bright. So thank you so much. At Waco High School, we also have 4 teachers we want to recognize for their guidance, for their mentorship, for their shepherding these students towards increased academic success. The relationships they make every day are what makes the difference. And so I will introduce them, and I can't see if they're all here. I see a few, so please come up if you're here and be recognized for your awesomeness. I have Coach Jacob Smith. From English, I have Susan Giddings. I have James Yasko, Coach Yasko. And for math, I have Shanna Jones.
I don't walk fast enough. Sorry.
These teachers are amazing. Please give them another round of applause. I cannot tell you how fun they make my job, because they really challenge me, and it's amazing to work with teachers who challenge you daily. Thank you. Again, congratulations, students. We are so proud of you. I know I said that at the beginning, but we are so proud of you. You make Waco ISD shine. Thank you for doing that.